That one. And let's go here. Let's pick a big lot. Not big lots, I said big lot. And let's... Oh, goofy. Let's go here. Are you gonna really be like this game? There we go. And Smokies has appeared. So, does anybody have a preference as to who goes first? I know we have two people that aren't here, but that's okay. We will tour them anyways, and I will leave comments saying how much I love their build because I love everybody's build. It is tour day, and I even finished mine. In fact, mine says completed in time for tours. Barely. Seriously, I finished it like 15 minutes before stream. I'm not even kidding. Well, that's okay, because like 2 hours before stream is when I updated my game and my mods for today. And it took me like an hour and 15 minutes to do those two things. Yay, Sims. So, do we have any preferences? Does anybody need to go, or is everybody hanging out for the giveaway anyways? You were going to do that and then a nap happened? Well, you know, sometimes you need a nap. Sometimes you really do. The other question is, do we want to, for those people that did the earlier room, do we want to look at those rooms before we do them? Before we do these new rooms and just remind ourselves what they looked like? For the people who did, you know, both rooms? I mean, we can do that. Yeah, let's do that. That might be a fun idea. We'll like hop back and forth between them. Okay. You know what? I don't remember whose was whose. We'll go back to the other lot and I'll just replace them. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to do a big lot this time so we can have all of them. I don't honestly remember exactly how the dining room and the... Does anybody want to see what the final house looks like? Oh, go away. I have it in here somewhere. Because that might help some of you builders who are planning to do the whole... So the people who are planning to do the whole thing can actually see what it looks like. Let me put it on a 40 by 30. I'm not gonna upload it yet, but I'll let you guys look at it. Unless you guys want me to upload it, I could. 40 by 30. We'll do Park Shore. I think it'll fit there. Or is it... Let me remember. Did I call it ISpy with a space? Of course I did. I don't remember which direction it's supposed to be on, so we're just gonna place it. Oh, it works. Cool. Anyways, this is the house. I could actually upload it so people who want to see the whole house. I obviously won't have the rooms labeled, so you don't know which one will come when. But this is the full house. First of all, I want to showcase this roof because this gave me nightmares for about a week. They are next to each other, yes. I just wasn't sure how, because they're not exactly the same size. So I moved them, so I had to check and see which way they went. So this is the actual, let me go ahead and ISpy house. How do I want to do this? Hold on, let me do... Not downloads, please. That's the file I want. We'll just call it ISpy House 2024. Yeah, we'll do that. I can upload it today, that way you've got it. And you guys can look at it. Or, well, yeah, I'll just post it when I post the next room. But I'll let you guys look at it now. I'm not going to tell you which room is which. I will say that these tiny halls that are clearly halls, I don't need to tell you what they are, those will all be done, plus this hall bathroom will all be done in 1 month. So they're approximately the size as one of the rooms. So those will be done in the last month before we get the whole house. But all the others are going to be done singularly, if that's a word. Thank you for that follow, Anna. Welcome in. So this is what I've been doing for this particular year. The roof, obviously, I went with a ranch style house because it's not a style I go for very often. And then I had some fun with angles, and I did a whole bunch of bump outs and a huge almost wraparound porch, because who doesn't love big porches? So this is the house that I built for everybody, and let me pull up the graphic, the preview graphic for the whole year. This is the challenge for the whole year. Every month you do one room, except for the last one where you do the halls and the half baths. And you make little treasure hunt rooms for me. Basically each room I put out with a rhyme. I'll show you one of the posters for that, for the other ones in just a second. And you hide the items in the rhyme, because it's an ISpy rhyme. And you hide the items in the rhyme into the room, and when I tour, I look for them. And every time I tour your build on stream, or every time you turn one in, whether it's on the correct month or not, you can do them later, and I will still tour them. I always give everybody 5 daily teas, so you can start saving up for stickers. And it's just a little thank you from me for doing the show. And let me switch. That's the preview of what rooms will be on which month. And this is this month's. So the rhyme was, I spy something pink, some lights hanging from above, a stick with a flame, and a place for something cooked with love. A place to make a drink, spots to sit and eat, a face staring back at me from the wall, a container of fruit, something soft on the floor, and a vase standing tall. For some reason, I forgot that I had read the rest of it halfway through that. Rhyme, not riddle. It's kind of a riddle. The ISpy puzzles are almost riddles. I would agree with you there, Smokey. I think you're safe with either word. So that's what the current tour is. And for those of you who are doing the entire year, with the next shell, which isn't up because of the build contest I just did, and is thankfully turned in and over with, I will be putting up the next shell before my surgery, which is next Wednesday. So it will be up before Wednesday, and I will also put up the whole house. So if you want to, you can find the room that you just did and place it in the house and sort of plan ahead. So you know what you're doing and what goes where, which door is for the outside, and that sort of thing. But that being said, this is the house. And this was built, I think I built it last November in preparation for this year. So I've had everything built up for like 3-4 months now. Or actually more like 4 or 5. So let's grab a big lot and we're gonna go do some tours. Maybe we'll just go in like order. Whoops. Gallery. We'll just go in order. And I'm gonna do the kitchen first. So did that guy Leviathan do the... Let's find out. I don't remember that name. Unless he went back and did it. Oh, he did do it. Okay. Awesome. Let's place this down. And we will leave space for the other room next to it. And we'll just remind ourselves what it looks like. Most of them are designed for a small wall height. So we will do that. And let me go grab the next one. This is going to be annoying going back and forth, but you know what? It's okay. I think it'll be more fun to do it this way so we can see which ones go together. We're just going to place this where it goes, which is right there. Perfect. It's going to be worth it, I agree. And we'll be able to see how they go together. So let me get rid of the grid because we all hate the grid. Oh, these are so cute. Okay, so let's go down here. And you know what? I totally did change. I must have changed my mouse sensitivity because I'm just zooming everywhere. And that's not the button I meant to hit. Whew. Okay. So we'll go see his kitchen first. And actually, you know what I should do? I should read the description. Way to go, Thrall. Okay, ISpy dining room, and it's just the light. Yeah, he used the same rhyme. So that's awesome. Let me pull up the image so I know what I'm doing. Good, he used the same one, so I don't have to read it. There we go. Thrall. Pardon my being scatterbrained. 2 days ago I was up for 25 hours and my brain has not really recovered 100% yet. So this was Leviathan's first build. And it was very nice. He had all the items. We really loved this dining nook. Absolutely loved that window because that's where I would eat. I don't think anybody, for the kitchen, nobody did write their own rhyme. Everybody used mine, which is just fine. But I just wanted to leave it open so if you wanted to do a rhyme of your own, you could. The ranch pack windows look so good with this. I agree. Should I remind everybody of what the rhyme for last one was? I can. I don't think I have it up, but I do have it. Here, hold on. Let's go back outside. Whee! I'll remind everybody what the rhyme was for last time. Because if you're like me, no, I don't remember at all. Oops. Thrall. Picture. No, downloads. I can't spell January. There we go. The rhyme for last month was I spy something sharp in a block, something shiny, and something red. 3 small appliances, a black round object. Everybody got really creative with that one. And something to store bread. 2 pictures of fruit, a bag of morning wake me up, and a wooden spoon. I just tried to say wandering spoon. I mean, they do wander, let's be fair. An alarm, a light on the wall, and a place to work while humming a tune. So that's the rhyme. Let me figure out where I am again. And we'll go back in. I'm not going to find all the items this time because we found them last time. But we will take a look at the kitchen that he did. He had all the appliances, he had all the stuff, and I really liked his color scheme. I should probably say they, since I don't know if it's a he, so we'll just say they. And this counter island in the middle was really well done. And I don't know why that bar thing placed in the middle. It wasn't supposed to be there. Hold on, let me get rid of it. Because that was not there the last time we did it. I don't know why it placed there this time. So, we'll just pretend it didn't happen. And we'll go back outside and zoom in. Because otherwise something will disappear. Silly game. Okay. There. Gallery be back on its bullshit. Oh yeah. Now it's adding things instead of deleting things, which I find even funnier. And his something red was very clearly the trash can. Which I thought was really funny. And it wasn't even placed in like a location where you wouldn't see it. It was like, I have a red trash can. Everybody be happy with me. So let's go see the new room, which is I spy something pink, some lights hanging from above, a stick with a flame, and a place for something cooked with love, a place to make a drink, spots to sit and eat, a face staring back at me from the wall, a container of fruit, something soft on the floor, and a vase standing tall. I really like these wall lights too. So let's see. Oh, I love... Okay, yes, I love this color scheme. And we have the candlesticks for the sticks with flame. And pink, all in the same item. I like that. That's very clever. And what a cool table to use. I love the ranch pack for its aesthetics. It's just absolutely so much fun to build with. We have a picture. We have Johnny Depp staring back at us. We'll get there. We have the container of fruit. Let's see, so we have lights hanging from above. We do. Did I leave the things on high? Well, anyways, we have lights hanging from above. I'll fix it. Let's see. Stick with the flame. We have that. Place for something cooked with love. We do have a place for that. We have a place to make a drink. That would be there. We have the container of fruit. We have the spots to sit and eat. And he chose to do the Johnny Depp face. It's not actually Johnny Depp, but everybody has to admit it kinda has a resemblance. And that's Guidry from the Paranormal Pack. Obviously before he died. But yeah. And we have something soft on the floor. We have a very fuzzy carpet. You never noticed that before? Yeah. It's one of those things you can't unsee once you've heard that. It looks like Johnny Depp. You can't unsee it. There's other things in Sims that you can't unsee. Like the dick painting. Once you've seen that, you cannot unsee it. The Johnny Depp one's another one. So we have this something soft on the floor, and we do have the vase standing tall. I particularly like that he used a really, really tall vase that I never use. Red Fox is snorting. And I'm laughing so hard I'm shaking the screen. Don't mind me. It's been a day. We were giggling so much this morning in Smokey's channel. So for those of you who missed this morning, you missed a lot. We were really just laughing it up. I love this. And the big pink curtains, I mean, that could be the something pink as well. But those look so good with the mixology. The bar, Thrall, the bar. Standing in front of it. It is so good. I mean, it looks like I made that corner for that bar. Which I didn't. But, truth be told, it looks like I did. The only thing I did was make sure the room was big enough to hold a bar. So, what a great build. This is so good. That's got to be my favorite, though, is the bar framed by the curtains. Is that your favorite shade of pink? We won't talk about your favorite shade of yellow, because I know what that is. So, okay. Awesome. Now, for those who aren't in on the joke, Red Fox really likes to get fluorescent yellow clothes and pair them with less obtrusive colors, and they always look very good on Red Fox. So, that's the joke. Alright, I just clicked the wrong thing. There's the right thing. Let me also, because I didn't do this, there, that looks even better. Let me leave a comment, because I like to do that when I tour. Let's leave a heart and a comment. Oh, it even all fit in there. I always run out of space for comments. Does anybody else run out of space? Oh, you do need to send me a pic of that yellow dress. You said you were going to. I'm not going to be mad at you, though, because, I mean, we all forget stuff. So let's see if, I think D3 did last one as well. If I recall correctly. Because I remember having to type that, and which also reminds me that I didn't. They did. Cool. We're gonna place it. Oh, and they replied. You thought a pot would be too. They said, "Oh, thank you. I immediately thought of the egg because I thought a pot would be too big." That is so funny. Okay, let's place this, and we'll just put it next to that one. Then we'll go back to the gallery. I love it when people reply to my comments. Not that we can tell anymore because thank you, EA. Have a, we used to have that lovely news thing that would pop up. But no, not anymore. They said, I struggled a little with finding the right table and chairs that you thought would be best, but it turned out fine. I'm sure it did. So let's plop that where it goes. And let me put the ceiling up so we can see it. I don't know why they did that, and I don't know why they took away the gallery numbers either. I really, really don't. I just don't understand it. And before I hop in here, let me do what I should have done before the last tour. except for this, it should be touring. And I'm going to attempt to type out this entire username. D3509 D54 23 CCE 1C. That's not a C, Thrall. Or was it a C? I told you my brain is not on this planet anymore. So there. Now we've got it. Let me get my rhyme back so I don't get lost. Now we know who we're touring. Let's go see. Got a lot of parts moving. That and 2 days ago I was up for 25 hours straight. And before that I was doing like 10 to 14 hour days of building for the contest that I just entered. So it's been a week of very long days. And my brain is not recovered yet. So it's been a time. And so we had this lovely tile floor. We had sheepies and we had the whole country theme going on. I really liked this. And this is the person who very cleverly, for the small black round object, chose an egg. Most of the people picked either a speaker or a pot, or there were some other things that people picked. I was thinking pot when I wrote it, but that doesn't mean you can't interpret it other ways. This is the only person who thought of an egg. And I gotta be honest, I still love it. So, in the morning wake me up is the coffee, because everybody loves coffee. Or tea. It's okay to like both. And we have a very cool picture in the corner, and we got a little chicken. We do love people who think outside the box, because let's be fair, I was raised to think outside the box, so I really like people who do the same thing. And, you know, they're more fun to hang out with, because you can get all sorts of fun ideas. It's like Friday mornings, right, Smokey? So here is the dining room. We have the, let's see if we can find something pink. I think it's the orchids on the table. What do you guys think? Yeah, I think it's the orchids. And we have some lights hanging from above. I like that light. It looks really good with this table. A stick with a flame. Ah, they chose the menorah. I approve. I approve. A place for something cooked with love. They even added a fruit cake, so it is cooked with love. We have the container of fruit. We have spots to sit and eat, and I did this backwards. A face staring back at me from the wall. Do you see a face? The clock face. That's also thinking outside the box. Very nice. Because I don't see like a pic. See, when I wrote that, I honestly was thinking of a mirror. But it can be interpreted other ways, so I love it. Very cool. I like the trio of the quote-unquote Mars paintings, or whatever they call them in. And I like that they're a little bit askew, so they look more like a collage than separate paintings. It's really, really well done. And we have something soft on the floor. We have the carpet. And we have the vase, which also works for the something pink. I love these windows. Such a great job. This is so good. And I think, even though that's a base game table with chairs that don't technically match, I really like it. What do we think? I think it looks good with those chairs. Especially with the teal and beigeish yellow carpet underneath to match the chairs. I think that looks really good. So, well done. Let me get out of this room, and I'm going to leave a comment for them. Whee! Let me do that real quick, because awesome. Nope, I'm gonna run out of space. I love thinking outside the box. Hey, that one fit. Awesome. Very cool. Finally not starving anymore? Good. I'm glad you're not starving. We just finished touring the second build. So we were discussing my my shell challenge for the year, which is he waited too long to bring home dinner. I've been there. So where did this is my year challenge. I made a whole year challenge where every month you do one room. And you make it a treasure hunt by hiding specific items in there. You are welcome to make your own rhyme if you want to. So far, nobody has. Maybe somebody will eventually. If not, that's okay too. So, and at the end of the year, we put it all together into a house that I built. So you don't have to figure out how the rooms go together. You don't have to be a builder to do this shell challenge. It's just a little bit of fun each month. So this this month was this. It was the dining room. And it was due on Wednesday, but to be fair, a lot of us finished it today, including me. Including me. I finished it about 15 minutes before stream. Yay! Hey, it's done. And it's even cluttered. So, Lily is a friend of mine from Discord and my challenges and from a lot of places. We've been friends for a while. This is the first time I've talked them into visiting stream, though. So, everybody give them a very warm welcome. So, and then this was the previous build that we toured. So you can't see it at all. That's the previous build we toured. And we all decided we really loved these big windows with the reading nook and then this bar perfectly framed by the pink curtains. We all just absolutely loved it. I can't read and talk at the same time, and I had just read Crypt's message. That's awesome. I love my sense of trying to learn to talk. Yeah. So let me get the next one ready to tour. Dining, the next one is Red Foxes. That big name is Red Fox. And we love it because it's a Lord of the Rings reference. So let's grab the kitchen first so we can put them next to each other. There it is. I'm looking right at it and completely didn't see it. Yep. It's one of those thrall days. Okay, let me put the dining room next to it, and then we will read the description, make sure I didn't miss anything. Red foxes. I'm specifically trying not to look at them while I place them, so I can be surprised. Oops, and red foxes need higher wall height. So we will do that. Not a problem. I don't mind changing wall heights. It sounds like you looking for your glasses. What are we doing? Who lost something? Oh, right in front of you. Duh. I see, streamer brain. Once you say something, you don't remember you said it. Of course, unless somebody clips it and then you're like stuck with it for the rest of your life, which is just funny. So we do have ads running in a very, very soon. So since I've been live for an hour and we have ads coming up, I'm going to take like a 3-4 minute break, go to the bathroom and stretch my legs, and I will be right back and we will tour this. So while my mom, we always laughed because she could never find her sunglasses and they were always on her head. Every single who left the hot dog in the hallway. Yeah. When we get back, I can play my raid message if you guys want. Even without a raid, we can play it because it's kind of funny. We have some channel jokes that have made it in. Okay, when I get back, I'll play the raid video. It's a 1.5-minute video that sort of introduces people to the channel, and it's created quite a lot of jokes. So let me go do my bio break, and I'll be right back, guys. button. That's the right screen, guys. I'm back. Free Hershey. My comment for Frosty Tools as I was leaving, honestly, I was like, pick something that we might have seen, guys. I've never heard of Hannah and her sisters. Have you guys? And we also had Smokey redeeming the tea. And would you rather always talk in rhymes or sing instead of speak? Sing, yeah. That's actually really appropriate since we're touring. Since we're touring rhyming puzzle things. Yeah, that's really funny that it came up with the rhyming would you rather. And we all chose singing. Which explains why everybody's letting me do the rhyme. Let me put up Red Fox's name. There we go. You would like to sing, please? Alright, now before we tour Red Fox's, we are going to watch the raid video so Lily can see it. And because it's funny, let's be honest. So, let's do this. I'll be right back, guys. Triplets? You've got to be kidding me. Got somebody else hiding over there. Luckily, this one's wearing pants. Oh, God! I just ran into somebody and jump scared myself. Of course she has showing symptoms of high blood pressure. She has 6 kids, for crying out loud. Yay for having 5 kids. None of them above the age of toddler. What was I thinking? Is anybody else seeing this? That was interesting. Joy? Anna? Let's do Anna. No! Get Violet, who apparently wanted to sleep. Let's have you... What is... Why do we have a hot dog in the middle of the floor? Who left the hot dog in the hallway? I can't see that video and not crack up laughing every single time. Now the reason that hot dog joke is really funny, Lily, is because going back through the VODs, the previous stream that I had done that the week before, it was me who put the hot dog in the hallway. But I had no recollection of doing so. So I was like basically yelling at myself for leaving the hot dog. And we didn't know that till later, but it was really funny. And Grim stealing the present, that was classic. And the triplets, you've got to be kidding me. That was, I think, my first or second stream ever. I was playing a Stone Age challenge, and we had no bathtub. We barely had a bush for a toilet, and they had triplets that all rolled fussy as toddlers. This is why I don't play scary games, because I jump scare at everything. I jump scare at biscuit tins opening. My husband makes fun of me all the time. He's like, do you want me to open that for you, honey? So I jump scare all the time. And everybody loves it when I jump scare because it is so, so funny. It's even funny to me, not at the exact moment, but it's still funny. So let's go see. Wow, zoom. And this is a wonderful kitchen. It was. What? I'm gonna have to check my mouse because seriously. This was Red Fox's kitchen. And we all loved this little desk idea. And this seating nook by the window. You'd be a nervous wreck. I have another streamer friend who hates jump scares badly, and to appease his community, he has played several horror games on stream. The last of which was a sub-goal. Basically everybody got to a certain amount of subs, and he was like, well, if we do that, I'll play this game. And he got a heart monitor and everything, and the funny thing is, every time he gets jump scared, which happens quite often, his heart rate goes down, not up, and nobody can figure out why. So the more physically scared he is, the more calm his heart is, and we don't know what's going on. It's really quite funny, though. Yeah, and Smokey was like, that's my seat. I mean, it's just, I love that seat so much. It's one of my favorite seats in the game, honestly. And the color scheme in here was just so good. And we had this lovely little dining area right next to a dining room, but of course Red Fox didn't know that at the time. But I mean, you can have a dining room and a dining room in the kitchen. My grandmother did. Nobody ever sat in the other room unless it was a holiday. But this is a gorgeous build. Red Fox does amazing builds. So if you're ever looking for something to put in your game, Red Fox's ones are almost always playable. Krogu! That's an eat-in kitchen. Right, and then you do the fancy meals in here. And this is a fancy room. Oh my gosh. I love the way you did the maximalist wainscoting. Or wainscoting. I never know what it's called. I've heard it called so many different things. You've made sure to fancify this room. I love that, Red. That is so good. Well, we have a bamboo with a vase standing tall. We have, I mean, I guess technically you could, I think this is the vase. And I forgot my rhyme again, but you know what? We have the vase. We have the place to sit. We have the something pink because the door is pink. That was a cheeky little thing. And actually the window sconce, or the wall sconces are pink as well. I see that. And so's the bar. Oh, adding pink everywhere. Look at you go. It goes so well with this color scheme, though. And we have a place to make a drink. We have a place for something cooked with love. We have the lights from the ceiling. We have a big face staring back at us from the wall. And she is definitely staring. She's not smiling at all. But then again, that's that sort of era of painting. They didn't smile because, quite honestly, they're sitting there for that painting for so long that their face would have hurt. So they had to hold that face. I don't know if everybody knew that that's why the portraits never smiled. That's why, to avoid the smiley thing. And then we have a stick with a flame. I like that you use the incense for that. We have the something soft on the floor. We have a teal bowl of fruit. The smiles would turn into grimaces anyway. Is that what happened to the Mona Lisa? I mean, yeah, because you just can't hold a smile for that long. Unless, of course, you're Smokey and me, who just giggle all day long. And if you want proof of that, just go to Smokey's stream on Friday mornings, because that's all it is giggling. People also thought cameras could steal your soul. Not false. That's exactly what they thought. Although people also once thought tomatoes were poisonous because of their color. Giggle Fest Fridays! Yes. Hey, Deborah! Welcome in! Oh, it's so good to see you. So we are doing a tour of the kitchens and dining rooms that I'm doing for this year's Shell Challenge. Tomatoes are part of the Nightshade family too. That was part of why they thought tomatoes were poisonous back in, I think it was it was like early colonial times that it was determined that tomatoes had to be poisonous because they were red and related to nightshades. It has been a long time, but it's so good to see you. So this is Red Fox's dining room, and the challenge this year, here, let me hop out of here and I will show Deborah the challenge. I'm doing a very fun shell challenge this year that is a series of rooms. Every month you get a room. You're poisonous because you're red. You're not poisonous, Red Fox. I know, I've met you. I gave you a hug. I know you're not poisonous. And each month you do a room, and it's ISpy. So every month when I do the shell challenge tours, we look for the items that you hid based on the rhyme. And this month's was the February dining room. And the rhyme was, I spy something pink, some lights hanging from above, a stick with a flame, and place for something cooked with love. Words are hard, I just tripped over them. A place to make a drink, spots to sit and eat, a face staring back at me from the wall, a container of fruit, something soft on the floor, and a vase standing tall. Just got off work, Deborah? Oh, I bet that feels good to get off work and get home. Maybe change into something more comfortable, kick off the shoes at the door. If you're me, the shoes never go past the door. It's a joke with my in-laws that nobody in the family wears shoes in the house. It's just second nature to all of us. Well, I can't blame anybody whose English is a second language for them for being a little bit rough with it. English is no fun to learn. It really isn't. Okay, so I am going to leave a heart and a comment. Oh, let's see. Okay. Comment left, heart left, and Sandy is next. Sandy, are you here right now? Because if not, I can wait until you're back. But let me at least get things set up. That way, whenever Sandy's back. Ah, Sandy's still here. Good. Let's place this room. Yes, Sandy is also a streamer, and she is so much fun to hang out with. She's a variety streamer, and she's a mom, and she does all sorts of fun games, and apparently those need to be tall walls as well. So let me go grab the dining room. Horizon Forbidden... I didn't know... Maybe I did know that you play Horizon Forbidden West. I haven't been able to watch anybody playing that because I'm trying to not spoil myself for when I play it. Because eventually I do plan to play it. Wait. Content not... Oh, does it have the new crystal pack in it? It does. Shoot. I mean, I can restart the game and get it. Oh. Yeah, it has one plant. You know what? I will restart the game. Because I'm not doing gameplay, so... Let me save and exit. I'll go get the Crystal Creations pack. Give me just a second. Luckily, my computer does not take long to load. It takes longer to close the game than it does to load the game. I don't understand that. Okay, properties, turn off the pack disable. There we go, and play. You're already a follower and forgot. Well, I want it to play Sandy like you intended it to, so we'll... Are you gonna launch the game, or are you just gonna do the launching bar? We have 49 minutes, 10 seconds left on the giveaway, and 5 entrants. As long as you don't put earrings on the plant. Oh my gosh. No link for Sandy's channel? Did it not link? It didn't link. I don't even know why. Maybe try it again? Is it gonna work this time? Oh, it's on cooldown. That may be why it didn't link. But it did... The Plumbot should do it. You know what? Yeah, you can also do that. You can click on the emote, but you know what? I'm gonna link it for you. Just because my shoutouts are being weird. There you go. Now you have a link. And clearly this is the first time I've loaded it with that thing, so... You're already stalking. Okay, fair enough. Did we all escape? Everybody escaped! Oh, that's awesome. Let me put the walls back up. And... Oh, we have a room to click on. Thanks, game. And go get... I love that you type in ISpy and my thing pops up. Really, game? Oh, because I'm not looking for hashtag. Nobody saw that. Oh dear. People write songs about her? Yes, they do. There have been at least 2 songs written about her that we know of. It could be more. Let me change the tour name. Smokey's dead. Wait, what? Didn't join what? Hold on, I missed something. Didn't know shoutouts could be put on cooldown. Yeah, the big one that has the little pop-up does go on a cooldown. Yeah. You didn't join the heist. Ah, it's okay. Oh, you didn't join the heist. Oh. Thrall, brain. I told you I wasn't working. Okay, let's place this where it goes. Get rid of the grid. That's because I look it up. You did see me pull up the gallery to look it up every time I type it. The Red Fox 128 I can remember. The other one, I can never remember. So, yeah. Oh, did you put anything in the description? Use mid-wall height. I did. I remembered. And this is just the same rhyme, and it's even been play tested. Awesome. Okay, we are all ready for this. We are more than ready. Let me get the rhyme. And it is time because, you know, it's rhyme day. Yeah, I've rolled my eyes at myself. technically, Red Fox, the reason I never watched Lotro, or not Lotro, Lord of the Rings, I don't know why I always say Lotro, because I played it, that's why. I never watched it because my parents were so into the Lord of the Rings that I figured if they liked it, I was gonna hate it. My mom learned to speak Elvish in college. I'm not even kidding. She forgot how to by the time I was born. But that's how much of and her friends also used Dwarven runes as codes. So that's why I was convinced that if my parents liked it, I was gonna hate it. So I got drugged to see the first Lord of the Ring movies by Peter Jackson. And I was like, I can't believe you're taking me to see this movie. And I ended up really liking it and going to read the books afterwards. So it was like, it's a little sus. So here is Red Fox. I love you. That's awesome. I did not know that. So this is Sandy's lovely kitchen. Also has an eat-in kitchen. But the plants were just so good. And I love the little computer and the grocery thing on the table. This was so good. Perfectly cluttered with a lovely gray and pink color scheme. It is a very lovely kitchen, and again, it's been play tested. So if you need a kitchen for a house, all you have to do is place it. It's very nice. Let me actually do this so we can actually see it. I particularly like the cuts of meat llama on the wall. Reminds me of a video I once saw with a BioShock Infinite gameplay. And the person streaming was like, oh, I didn't know that that cut of meat was that, when he passed the statue. A 4th grade teacher read us The Hobbit every day in class all year long. Changed your life. My son, when he was a kid, that was his bedtime story. We would read a chapter of it every night. We kind of had to wait for bedtime a little while after the spider chapter. But, you know, it was a fun read. I liked reading that one out loud. Your 4th grade teacher taught you to line dance? Okay. See, I didn't learn how to line dance till I was in high school. Look at this, and that's the second time we've seen that particular painting. I particularly like that. We have another tall vase. Very clever, Sandy. Let's see, what's pink? We have a pink plant pot, because I can't talk. We also have the flower picture is a little bit pink. And we actually have a mirror. So we have both faces staring back at the wall and the mirror. That's very nice. And we have the candlesticks. Very nice. And we have a bowl of fruit. Do we have actually a bowl of fruit and it? You put 2 bowls of fruit in the room. Pink plant pot. Yes, it is very hard to say. You're not wrong. And again, we have the whole theme of all the plants. And the window seat. That would be where I'd be sitting to read. Seriously. Somebody's prepared as fuck. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! And I love that you used that chandelier. It looks perfect in this room. Even though I don't think there's a single other thing in this room that's from the pack that gave us that chandelier. It matches exactly. So, I'm very pleased. So we have the stick with the flame, we have the lights from the wall, we have the place for something cooked with love, the containers of fruit, we have 2 of them, place to make a drink. Oh, you use the globe bar. I see you. I see you. I was like, there's no place to make a drink. And then I was like, oh, it's the bar that the Sims are addicted to. That bar, if you put that in a house, they won't leave it alone. I don't think they've ever fixed that either. It is a sneaky bar. We have spots to sit and eat, a face staring back at the view from the wall. In fact, you have several faces. Something soft on the floor. We have a nice carpet. I don't think I recognize that carpet, but that's okay. And a vase standing tall. We have several vases, including ones hanging on the wall. That is their preferred bar. Oh, yeah. In fact, the other bars, they don't use quite as often as they use that globe bar. I mean, you put that in a house and all of a sudden your Sims turn into lushes. Let's just be honest. I did, I think, 1 or 2 playthroughs back in the day on my blog. I did a drifter house, and I put that it was right after that came out. That particular bar came out, and I was like, I'll put it in the house, why not? They'll never use it. Every single Sim got a drink at least once a day, and it was like a full house of Sims. It was the Drifter Challenge. It was house 6. Raggedy Lesbian. I love that name. Welcome in. We are LGBT friendly here. My son is trans. I am non-binary, and you are very welcome. That is the greatest name. Seriously. I love it when people are actually clever with names. And you don't have to say anything if you don't want. It's okay. It's just fine to lurk. But we love your name. So, we are doing shell tours of my... You can tell the vibes were good here. We try to keep the vibes very chill and very fun. So, I mean, sometimes we get a little raunchy because, you know, why not? But, we try to keep things pretty chill, and sometimes I get jump scared by something I shouldn't get jump scared by. So welcome in. We try to be welcoming, and we try to be a good community, and those who don't fit in don't stay. So it's okay. You are welcome here. As I said, we are doing shell tours this month. For this month's shell, blah blah blah. Words are hard today. And just because you are new here, let me show you, while we're looking at the ceiling, let me show you what the 2024 shell theme is. I did an ISpy house, where I built a house that you will do 1 room of for each month. And each one comes with a rhyme. You hide the items that match what the rhyme says in the room, and when we do the tours each month, you not only get some daily teas, which you can turn in for stickers after a while, or VIP if that's your choice, but you also... What was I saying? Oh dear. I can't believe I just did that. You get daily teas, and we look for the items. Is basically how it works. And at the end of the year, you get to make a house out of it. What did you come in here for? What a unique and fun idea. No, for this one, you do not have to be a builder. It's probably the only shell challenge that you don't have to be a builder. You just have to decorate the rooms. Because I give you the room each month, and at the end of the year, I give you the house that you just take the rooms that you uploaded and plop them into the house. I already have the roof done. You have already done the windows because they're all placed. And you do not have to be a builder. You don't have to try to puzzle it together. You can if you want to. You don't have to be able to rhyme. You can if you want to. See, yeah, decorating you can do. And I will tour anybody's build when we're doing other tours, even if it's for the previous month. So if you do, like if you go back and complete the other ones, I'll tour those too. And I'll be fair, Sandy, this was not my idea originally. I got it from somebody else's channel, but they were just doing a room. I did a whole house. So it is a really good idea. And this is this month's. I will remind everybody. This month's this month was a dining room. I'm struggling today, guys. It's I spy something pink, some lights hanging from above, a stick with a flame, and a place for something cooked with love. A place to make a drink, spots to sit and eat, a face staring back at me from the wall, a container of fruit, something soft on the floor, and a vase standing tall. That's the first time I've made it through that entire rhyme today. Lily, I am definitely an overachiever. Did you see the video that I posted for the... Yeah, I'm always an overachiever. So let's hide the shell image. Let me go leave Beachy a love and a comment, because I love to do that when after I tour. There we go. You have a comment to go read later. It's a very nice gesture. Well, I like to, because not everybody can make it to stream, and I want them to know that it was toured. I don't know that everybody sees it, but even if they don't, it's there for another time. I do like to do the comments because it also helps me remember that I toured it. So... and we'll do mine next because I'm next on the list. That's silly throw. Let's just do this. And I went with a very specific theme this year. I went with sort of a Far East theme. Combining the stuff that we got in Snowy Escape and the stuff we got in For Rent, along with other things too. But I had a really good time with it, to be honest with you. And it was something that just struck my fancy at the very beginning of the year. And I was like, you know what? I think I can stick with this for the whole year. So we're doing it. So let's plop this down. And again, I finished this literally 15 minutes before stream. And is it going to place the whole thing? It did. However, let me... No. Game. Hold on. I hit the wrong button. No, it wasn't a skylight. It's supposed to have a ceiling, but apparently it forgot. So I'm gonna place one. That's what I was trying to do when I went back to the... It's been a day. Actually, it's just been a week. That's all it is. And if you're curious about what I've been doing this week, here, let me grab the link of what I've been doing this week. The manage buttons. Yes, it still works. Thanks, Smokey. Thanks for giving me an out. Oh dear. We're gonna blame EA? Okay. Well, that video there is what I've been doing for the last week. Since I've been playing the game Enshrouded. They put out a contest for like $30,000 or $30,000 worth of prizes, like actual money, and they gave us a week to do it in, and I was like, okay, doing it. And the last day to get everything finished, I was up for 25 hours, and that was yesterday. So I'm still a little bit fried. And I'm trying to do something, but I can't remember what it is. There it is. I was like, I know it's in here somewhere. Blame EA? Well, alright. We can do that. And I know the only thing in my description that's different was the fact that I added a caveat that I only uploaded it in time for stream, barely. Am I right to be getting some Skyrim vibes from Enshrouded? Maybe. It's technically, they call it a survival game. But you don't have to, like, eat and drink to survive. It's got some story elements. It's basically Minecraft for adults if you get into the, building part of it. And the building system is one of the best systems out there. And it's a fun game that it's not linear. You can just explore in any direction you want to. At any time. There's quests, but you don't have any order to do them in. And there's a skill tree for your character, but there's not a tech tree. Oh, you're welcome here then, because Skyrim is one of my favorites too. Oh, BG, it will be continuing on this channel. Not that save, but after my kidney surgery next Wednesday, when I get back on April 1st after my break, I will be starting a new game save in Enshrouded with the ultimate goal of making all 8 bases on top of mountains throughout the world and having each one be a different style. You have found your people, absolutely. Anyways, this is my kitchen that I did for last month's challenge. And it may be very cluttered. We'll just say that. I mean, I stopped just short of cluttering all the shelves underneath the counters because that's a little bit much in my opinion. But I really liked the way this turned out. I did a custom designed floor. Quite a few of us play Skyrim here. Yes. In fact, the Elder Scrolls games are something we play quite a lot. I tried at the beginning of this year to play Morrowind. And my save got corrupted. So I got really mad and I haven't played Morrowind since. I do, however, plan to go back and at least do Oblivion and Skyrim because I've never finished either game. I just get sidetracked by quests and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to finish it one of these days. And I've come to the conclusion it may end up being a YouTube series. Oh, I loved Oblivion too, but I got so sidetracked when the Shivering Isles came out that I lost all track of the main game. And I never went back. I was like, I'm staying here. This is my place. Because when it comes to characters, Sheogorath is my favorite. Cadwell is a close second. He's from Elder Scrolls Online, which every Friday morning on Smoky Glow's Twitch channel. Here, hold on. We'll do this. Every Friday morning we do Friday Fun. Really? It's gonna do that? Well, anyways. The tile in the wood, oh, I love it too. It just worked out perfectly. Because originally I had the tile going all the way to the wall, and the only place I had the wood was over here in this little seating area. I had it just here in the seating area, and I was like, you know what? Those borders don't show up under the cabinets, and I was annoyed by that. So I put the wood all the way around the edge. And I think it looked really good. And then this half wall was just so I could put a dish rack on it. Literally, that's the only reason I did the half wall. And then I really liked it. And I made it match this little sideboard that I made with the posts by putting the posts on the half wall. Oh yes, there you can you can do Smokey's shout out that way. Twitch is twitching again. Oh dear. It's just been a day. But yeah, and then I did a little seating area over here, which is kind of a little keeping room, which is a thing. If you didn't know, a keeping room is for people to keep the cook company while they're cooking. So, I mean, technically, I guess our living room could be considered a keeping room because it's attached to the kitchen. And technically the dining room, although we don't have a dining room table, but that's another story. But I have decided that my theme for this year not only is going to be this Far East theme, but every room is going to have this bird cage in it. So that's what I decided. It's just going to happen because every room is going to have that bird cage in some form or another. You would love to have a keeping room in real life? Yeah, because it's no fun to cook if you can't talk to people. Although, I'll be fair, Bruges is currently cooking. And he is actually using what I got for my birthday this year as his company. My aunt, who apparently was feeling guilty for forgetting my last few birthdays, which I was not upset about. She's my favorite aunt, and I could care less if she forgets forever as long as she, comes back. And so she sent us an Amazon screen thing, like, the Alexa thing, only it's like a screen, and he plays Married with Children in there while he's cooking. And it keeps him company. So, each to his own. He likes to watch things. Yeah, she is a sweetheart. She has always... when I was a kid, I always wished she had been my mom. And my mom knew it. Partially because Mom and I didn't get along at all. We couldn't even be in the same room without trying to kill each other. Sometimes literally. We did become friends before she passed away, which was why it was so rough on me, because it was only the last few years that we finally became friends. And I miss her dearly. I still miss her dearly. So this is my dining room. I sized up that screen, and I think it looks so good there. You have to have your phone in the kitchen so you can watch something? Yes. Oh, thank you, Red Fox. Yeah, I miss Mom, but it's mostly the holidays that I miss her because she was really into holidays. She wasn't good at them, she made them stressful, but she was really into them. So every time we have a family holiday, I'm like, Mom would want to be here, and she can't be. So it's like, and she went out the way she would have wanted to. She was terrified of going out the slow way. She had kidney disease, which is kind of why the kidney surgery I have next week is scary. But that's another story. So she had a heart attack very suddenly. I had talked to her like the day before, and then she was gone. It was just a massive heart attack. It was just an instant thing. Dad came home, found her, and called me, and his words were, Mom's gone. I'm like, gone where? Where'd she go? Thanks, Dad. That's my dad for you. Okay, more cheerful topics. It's been, geez, almost 11 years now. So, I've gotten over it, but I still miss her. I used this traditional table because I really liked it. And I kind of went with the teal, green, and beige theme again. Oh, my dad has no tact. He has no empathy. It's a thing. Crypt. We have already discussed the name, and we love the name. And Raggedy is most definitely welcome here. I did a Asian tea thing. I put a high chair in here because there will be kids' rooms. I also made another sideboard with those posts that I did. And I did use the tatami mats underneath this, which they would really only be used in a certain place in a room traditionally. They would not cover the entire floor. They would only be used in a certain place. So they would be more like carpets than actual floor covering, which is why people were mad when they brought them out as a floor covering, which I kind of, you know, I'm okay with being mad at them. I have several pink things in this room. I have they're like bento boxes, but they're not. God, what are they called? That starts with a T. For some reason, I want to say tipsy boxes, and I know that's not it. Tiffin. Maybe? Am I right? Tiffin? I'm not going to look it up. I'll just say I'm right. And then we have the tea things. I really don't like pink. You are absolutely right. But it worked really well with this color theme. I also did that plate on the wall thing. It's totally harmless. Yes, Trip does like to joke. Then again, I think most of us like to joke. There's a reason we have a dad joke redeem. And some are funnier than others. My current favorite joke is, what do you call a whale who hates pants? Free Willy. I can't help but giggle every time I hear that joke because it can be taken on so many different levels. It's just a perfect joke, in my opinion. And this piece, this sideboard piece with the mirror, which was my face staring back at the wall, staring back at you from the wall, does not have a spot on it to put things. So I had to alt place that. And I was really, really salty about it. So I had to let you know that. Oh no. 2 sheep walk into a bah. Crypt is going all out. Americans eat enough burgers to circle the earth over 32 times. Rather be cold or hot? Oh, I'm with you, Red Fox. You can always put on more clothes, but there's only so many you can take off. Which is why menopause stinks. It's so awful because those hot flashes, you feel like you're going to die. This is as good as you get from me. You're proud of it. You should be proud of it. That's very good. We have several hanging lights. Let's see, what else did I... we have more than one sticks with flames, which are the candles. This is the vase, which also didn't want to place on that table. I had to alt place that one too. So by the time this was over, I was alt placing everything. You're in it now, it's the worst, yeah. Oh. Yeah, me too. And the hot flashes for me always hit right as I'm trying to go to sleep. So I can't sleep for like another half an hour. So I end up laying there with an ice pack on my head just to try to go to sleep. Every single night. So, you know what, guys? We are actually talking more than we're touring, which I love, actually. It's kind of fun. But we have the something soft on the floor. Trying to remember what everything else was. Non-cluttered room because you took out your mods. Oh, okay, well I can see that. And I love how when I place this bird jail here, it doesn't actually sit in the right place. And I didn't notice that, or I would have alt-placed it. That's annoying me now. I may go back and fix it and re-upload it because that annoys me. So, but yeah, I used the posts behind this as well. And the reason it took me till 15 minutes before stream is because one of my mods the fish bowls to being custom content, and I had to reload my game to put the regular fish bowls in. Because the mod I have basically lets people feed the fish. which I think should be happening. So I had to reload Sims just to upload this. So yeah. You go to bed freezing, so you put on 4 blankets and you wake up sweating. Fair, I've done that too. Usually that's me. But yeah. So, this is my room. I think it turned out really well. There are several pink items. This candle, the wall thing, that wall thing, the tea thing, the tiffin box. Technically the curtains are kind of pink in spots. And the pink bonsai. So I did lots of pink. I was very proud of myself. Oh, and the fish tank has pink gravel too. And I did the platform because you can still upload it as a room and have the platform upload with it if you just do the outside room. However, if you split the room in half with a platform, then it has to be uploaded into 2. But if you have a room surrounding another room in a platform with a platform, it will upload that other room. It's a trick that, you know, you figure out eventually. The curtains, yeah, it is more of a peach, but some people are like, oh, it's pink. Then again, you know, some people don't know much colors at all. Then again, you have to wonder, what everybody learns as a color doesn't necessarily mean everybody is seeing the same color. Maybe what you think is pink, or what you see as pink and what we're taught as pink is not exactly what I see as pink. We don't know. Science doesn't answer that question. I've always wondered, personally. So, that's my room. And then we have Smokey's rooms, who is going the extra mile this year and is doing 2 rooms every month. So let me switch who we're touring, and we'll do the last 2 tours. And I think the giveaway is probably going to pop up like in the... Yeah, it's going to pop up in 12 minutes and 3 seconds. So if you wanted to be in the giveaway and you are not, I have 6 people. I have Lily, Smokey, Red Fox, Cripwalker, Anna, and Raggedy. So if you wanted to be in it and you are not, overachiever. Yeah, see, this is why Smokey and I are besties. Because we're both overachievers in some things. How can you spot a nosy pepper? Oh dear. Zoom zoom! Hi! Wave! Oh yeah, I do want to know the answer to that. It gets all up in your business. Oh no, Crypt! That one's pretty funny. Zoom zoom, welcome in. We have 11 minutes left on the giveaway. So it's probably going to happen in the middle of Smokey's tour. So if you want to get in on the giveaway, I am doing a giveaway for the Crystal Creation Stuff Pack. And it is sponsored by EA, which is why the tag's up there. Let me put in Smoky Glow for the who we're touring. Alright. Bonus points for this one because your favorite food is nachos with jalapenos. I think my favorite foods either have to be cheese or anything with cheese, or mac and cheese, which is kind of the same thing in some ways, or just pasta in general. I would be really in trouble if I somehow got to be lactose intolerant because I can't live without cheese. I would be living on Lactaid, literally. So we have 10 minutes left on the giveaway. And that way we have ads starting in 5 minutes, and so they don't happen when the giveaway does. I'm gonna go ahead and take a break real quick. now and run them now. So when we get back, we'll do the giveaway, and then we will tour Smokey's builds. So, I'll be back. I'm gonna run those ads. They run for about 3 minutes, and I will be right back after, and you won't have to see ads for another hour. So, I'll be right back, guys. I'm back, and yes, Raggedy, that is an AI bot. Even better, it's a free AI bot, and it does several things. It will automatically shout out raiders, so I don't need to do anything about it. And it also it covers shoutouts, and it gives you a little snippet of what that person's about by looking at their VODs and their description, and it tells you who they are. And so if you get rated by somebody you don't know, it does that. It also will do chat recaps um when you do ads, and there's a bunch of stuff it does. But they were originally going to make that bot be paid bot eventually. They have changed their mind. It's going to stay free and be supported by community members' donations. So I found it in another streamer's channel, and I loved it so much I set it up here. Usually it uses my Thoral's Plumbot account. I don't know why it's been using the Frosty Tools account. I have to figure out why it's not doing it. Maybe I have to enable it and re-enable it because it still says it's enabled. But you're not a streamer if you don't have tech issues. It's not pre-built commands. It's actually the frostytools.com, and it will do quite a number of things. It also does trivia. You can have it do trivia every time you go on break, and I think those are fun too. So we have 4 minutes on the giveaway. So just remember, if you are called as the winner, you need to type !claim to claim your prize, and it'll be yours. Although last time we went ahead and let the person who forgot to claim it get the second one, and we just didn't draw a second one because we were giving away 2 kits last time. So we do love trivia. In fact, one of these days, I keep meaning to set up for one of my celebration streams for whatever. Yes, it is for PC only. It is worldwide, however. I had to choose between console and PC to get the giveaway code. Like, they make you choose ahead of time. And it's like, I know most of my community does PC. So I try to cater to the most of, and not the only people who do console, unfortunately. One of these times I'm going to do console and just make it be for console streamers and publish it elsewhere so people can actually do that. So, you know. But let me start getting Smokey's things ready. That way, after the giveaway, we can do Smokey's tour. They're so full of themselves. Oh, Crypt. Oh, dear. Oh, that's awful. But very, very funny. Oh, God. Oh, jeepers. Jeepers creepers. Okay. There is one. Let's put the other smoky one down. Because Smokey is an overachiever just like me. Enjoy your lurk, Yoon. And it is so good to see you, Minnie. I haven't seen you for a while, and I always enjoy seeing you. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody who subs. The Twitch payouts, when they come in, are how I get new games. So, you know, it goes to a good cause. ISpy dining. That's what I'm doing. Thrall is losing her mind again. Wait, you can't lose what you've never had. That's right. Oh, and if you're curious, the reason I have such strange emotes is because I love the movie Labyrinth. You dropped your toothpaste, you're crestfallen. Oh, jeez. Crypt is in rare form today, guys, and I actually approve entirely. Dance, magic, dance. Exactly. Alright. They are ready. And how long do we have on the giveaway? We have 37 seconds, guys, and it's gonna draw. So, drum roll, everybody. Get very excited. You take credit for amusing people. Exactly. Oh, and the animated emotes are done by a very good friend of mine, Hoot, who is also a streamer, and she took the static emotes I had from somebody who doesn't do animated emotes by her permission and turned them into animated ones, and I think she did an amazing job. Yeah, so all of my emotes, my stream, everything is based on Labyrinth. So, Red Fox, look at you! Frigged! No, I'm just kidding. Red Fox, I will send you that code as soon as stream ends right after these tours, and I will send it in Discord. Because it's not like I don't have your Discord. So. Oh. DT. Okay, that gift sub went to DT Phone Home, which is kind of funny. 1, because it says DT Phone Home. 2, because E.T. is one of the only movies I refuse to see, simply because my parents tried to take me to it when I was a kid. And I screamed and I was hiding behind the chairs because I was so terrified of the E.T. thing. They had to take me out of the theater. So I've never ever seen it because he scares me. So that's kind of ironic. Anyway. E.T. was scary. He was weird. The last pun? Uh-oh, what did I miss? Hashtag rigged. I saw that one. Why is my chat not letting me stream? Went to a zoo the other day. The only one dog there, it was a Shih Tzu. Oh dear. Did a theatrical performance about puns. It was really just a play on words. Yay! All the hype. All the love for Red Fox winning, and thank you so much for that gifted sub. It's so good to have new people come in, even if they aren't here or if they're lurkers. You know, hey, lurkers deserve subs too, so it's okay. Oh, Zoom, enjoy your lurk. Have a great time, and my headset just cut out on me again. And it's plugged in. I just want to strangle it. Really. Oh no, Crypt. What are you doing? Because the P is silent? Yeah, becoming a vegetarian was a huge mistake. I've heard that one, Crypt. Why am I crying? It wasn't even funny. I have heard that one before, though. Alrighty, so let's get these tours. We will tour the one that is likely to be my favorite last, which is the western one. So, let's get these tours done because I smell dinner cooking. Crypt, I have a really, really funny joke about a parrot. Not necessarily a dead parrot, but it relates. I may tell it after this tour. It's pretty funny. It's a poo day for her, and you're excited to see the emotes and hopefully come in when she gets a chance. Oh, that's awesome. She would be very welcome. So this was Smokey's neutral-themed kitchen. And we know it's Smokey's because Smokey always leaves some food. Because Smokey is really into the food. Straws are for suckers. Heard that one too. Tripped, I did tell you that the last family reunion I actually went to, they had a talent show which pretty much devolved to dad jokes and blonde jokes. So that's kind of where I get that side of my sense of humor. The other side is the macabre and dry side that I got from my mom's side of the family. Yeah, the talent show very quickly devolved into stand-up comedy where the only people laughing were the blood relatives. The people who had married in were just looking at us like, what? It's not funny. We're like, yeah, it is. There will be actual food at the end of the year when we put these rooms all together. Exactly. We do never go hungry in Smokey's builds. Exactly. And there is a tray of coffee and a book to read, which is another signature of Smokey's. And we have wonderful things on top of the fridge. Oh dear. Thank you for the clip. I appreciate your clip. I'm sure I won't regret that later. Then it dawned on you? Oh no. mom. Oh dear. This has been a night for jokes, I will say that for sure. So, I just really love this kitchen. It's just so tasteful. I know that's kind of funny to say because it's a kitchen, but it's still tasteful. Not one bit. What about the bite? Bestie's response was, hell yeah, but she's cooking, so hopefully later. Love it. My husband is actually cooking now. He didn't know how to cook, but we started HelloFresh and he was curious, so I taught him how to cook, and he has turned into quite the chef. Not only does he cook, but he cleans up after himself too, so I am just the luckiest person on the planet, so. He's also a streamer, for those of you who didn't know. Changed your phone's name to Titanic, it's sinking now. You wish yours did that. Yeah. So this is the dining room that goes with it, and oh my gosh, I love this smoky. And you really went all out on the something pink, I see. Oh my gosh. We have the mixology bar. I almost like that it's not cluttered. The minimalistic is actually really doing it for me in this particular style. Oh, that's a great color ceiling and lamp swatch. And you use the awesome inclusive posters. I am so happy. Oh, this is so good, Smokey. I know you didn't clutter it. I do forget about those paintings, but I love them so much that they're actually in the game. The Mexican magician told his audience he would disappear on the count of 3. He wrapped his cape around himself and counted uno, dos, and then disappeared without a trace. You find shredded cheese on the floor in front of the fridge where he was just eating it out of the bag. Guilty. The reason you don't find shredded cheese on our floor in the kitchen is because the dog follows me in there and cleans it up. Oh, steak pun is a rare medium well done. Oh dear. Yeah, tonight is our dinner is homestyle biscuit pot pie with chicken, and it smells so good right now. So I'm a little distracted. Yeah, you wish the cats would do that. Can you though? That's a good question, Red Fox. I think you may have called Crypt out though. Okay, did I find all of the items? Let's see, we have something. Hold on, let me get my cheat sheet because I don't remember it right this second. And then we'll just look in this way. See, we have something pink. We have lights from above. I have a joke about a broken clock, but it's not the right time. Fair. We have lots of sticks with flames. We have places for something cooked with love. I love that that's the second cake that we have. The other one was a fruit cake, but we'll take this one too. Place to make a drink. Check. Spots to sit and eat. You fruit cake. I see you, Smokey. Something soft on the floor. We have 2 of those. And the vase. We do have a vases. So, are there a ton on Discord? What? Wait. This is Smoky Glow's build. Oh, puns. Okay. Oh. Crypt is up to something. Well, you know. That's not a surprising thing. So, we have fruitcake in both of Smokey's rooms. Am I sensing a theme? So I'm doing the bird jails. Is Smokey trying to put fruitcake in every room? It might be. We'll have to stay tuned and see. I do like what you did with the double doors and these, and the curtains. That's what they're called, Thrall. Curtains. Wow. Thank you, Red Fox. I appreciate the help. Alright, let's go see the last one so I can be ready and raid out in time for dinner. There's a delay. Well, it's okay. There's always a delay. So it is in-game decoration food. Oh. So this was the kitchen that ended up probably being my favorite kitchen of the month, last month. Oh no. Crypt has sent a pun bomb. There's cake in the bathroom later. But what kind of cake? Never mind, I don't want the answer to that question. We'll find out later. But this is such a cute build. I love this flooring so much. And the green, I mean, it's obvious that green is one of my favorite colors. It's also obvious that purple is a favorite color of mine too. I mean, yeah. So, and this cute little corner with the fireplace was so good. I'm so glad we decided this month to tour both of the months. I think that's really been nice. Oh, look at that bar, guys, with the mirror and the trophies. And you said you didn't clutter. I call BS. You absolutely cluttered. This looks amazing. I think you forgot there's something soft on the floor, but that's okay. They didn't come from the crypt brain. Oh, this is so good. I am actually going to be downloading this full house as soon as you put it up and maybe using it for gameplay. I really like this style. And the wagon wheel. Oh my gosh. Oh, it does have a little rug. I stand corrected. I stand corrected. I take back what I said. We do have something fuzzy on the floor. And we have a candle. We have plenty of pink. We have lights from the ceiling. We have a place to sit. We have the place to make drink. We have definitely a mirror. In fact, we have 2 mirrors. We went a little bit above and beyond, but that's okay. And we have more than one base, so, you know. This is so good with the dark wood and the light wood together. I'm excited to see where you go with the rest of this build. I really am. And I know I forgot to put a comment on yours. I will be doing that shortly. But I figured I'd do those at the same time. This is so nice. I really like the horse things on the wall. I'll be interested to see whether when we do the final build, whether you add like a little barn in the backyard or something, because it's so horse themed. Yeah, absolutely. This is gorgeous. So, let me... Oh, it really is a good pack. But then again, for build, almost all of them are good packs, except for that first stuff pack, which we won't talk about. Because I think there's like 1 item in the entire pack that's decent. Maybe 2. And that may be stretching it. But, so this is Smokey's luxury stuff. That's the one I'm talking about. It is... Whoops. The very first, the luxury party. Show all. That is all it had. And the only thing that I ever use is this bar stool. Occasionally, I have used this chair, but only for like a wedding venue. Sometimes I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. But I have never used this table. This thing drives me nuts. This is okay, but we have other ones. The banquet is okay if you're doing a modern build. This one's alright, but I try to avoid using this pack because I realize not a lot of people bought it because it sucks. And then I've used this thing occasionally, but I only use it if it's sized down, because at full size, it's a little ridiculous. You use the curtains a lot? I only use them as like stage curtains. I mean, I have used them, definitely. But yeah, that's the only pack that I'm like, the build stuff is just not as good as the rest. Oh, look at all the crystal creation stuff that I just won't be using till they fix the pack. Oh, jewelry boxes. Okay, I'm not even gonna look. I don't want to see them. They'll fix it. I swear. They'll fix it. So let me see who's out there, because it smells like dinner's almost done to me. So we will give a huge congrats again to Red Fox, and we will welcome in again both Raggedy and Lily, and thank you very much for coming. I am so glad I have gotten to see Lily on stream and met Raggedy for the first time. It's been a really good night. So let me see where to go. I am usually not on this late. So there's a lot of people that I never get to raid that are on. You know what? I think we're gonna stick with Sims, guys. We're gonna go see a good friend who is building for the Builders games. And he is building the Shire. Thanks for the warning. Let's give where we're going a shout out. He is building the Shire. It's for the Builders games, and I'm loving what he's doing. He's having a good time. And Bizo he's a good time. He's a good time. I never get to raid him because he always streams later than what I'm streaming. So, you know, I will take the a chance. And Bizo, let's see. Step into the cozy world of Bizo plays, where being a step above basic but below extra is a way of life. They're all about fun and adventure, whether they're building the Shire in Sims 4 or exploring the streets of Seoul. Expect chatty vibes, theater kid energy, a super chill space forward lurkers are always welcome. Join the hive for a good time and maybe even some BZ merch. Oh, he does have BZ merch. I've seen it and I'm very jealous because, you know, I live on a budget, so merch almost never happens for me. So let me switch to my ending stream. Let me get up my raid messages. That one's for followers. He does have a beautiful singing voice. And that one is for if you are a sub. So, which is never required, always appreciated. Thank you everybody for coming, and thank you so much to our new followers. I am so glad to have met all of you. Oh, and Anna too. I forgot Anna. How could I forget Anna? Such another... It wasn't quite as good as name, but it was fun to meet you too. Look, good as name. Grammar. Thrall. Grammar. Everybody have a great night. I will be... Let's see. Tomorrow is Friday. I will not be live again until Monday, when I will be doing BG3 with Scarlet Rosebloom and our friend Panda and Bruges. So we're gonna have a good time then. I may be not on Tuesday due to some certain surgery preps that might make the day kind of miserable. We won't go into details, but it could be bad. So I will be talking to them and seeing whether we can just skip Tuesday, because we were going to do 2 BG streams next week, but it may not happen.